deep, 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 deep. Let's oh, no, that one. That's what I wanted. Cool. Okay. Okay, Angel, Gerardo, Joshua, Garibe, got it. Brian Morales, Jesus, Ariana, ¿dónde está Ariana? No veo Ariana. Ariana, is this a new roster? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Yesenia De La, yeah, I see Andrea De. Okay, this is very odd. Whatever. All right, here we go. Kimberly, apparently Angle, no, all right. Rafael, all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Litzy Pineda, good old Litzy Pineda. Oh, Jackie Robles. Angle apparently still wants up. There's Angle. All right. In order for me to mark you present, you need to have your camera on. Okay. So again, in order for me to mark you present, you need to have your camera on. We're going to get started at 9:03. Angel, you are good to go, good sir. Rafael, perfecto, you are good to go. Angle. So Angle, I don't know who Angle is. Angle, who are you, Angle? Oh, there's Bro, good old Brian Morales, by the way. There's Litzy Pineda, beauty, okay. Jose Esperanza, okay, perfecto. Joshua G, Akita Maria Hernandez. Akita Hernandez, I'll figure that out later. Joshua G, you're good. Jackie Robles, so nice to see ya. Jennifer Cecilia, not seeing the roster, but yeah, we'll just go with it anyway. Gerardo Terrazas. Yes, I'm marking present. I'm still waiting on more kids. Brian, you got to keep your camera on, unfortunately. Thank you, Bryant. I know. I understand. Adolfo, you got to have your camera on. Got to have your camera on. And if you say the chat, it doesn't work. You guys all have Chromebooks. They should work. Okay. Stephanie Guzman. That's interesting. Mr. This is, Yasmin. I don't know how to change my name. Got it. Okay. Yasmin. Perfect. Oh, it's Colocho. Oh, Colocho. Perfect. All right. Michelle's getting in. Jean, you got to turn there. There's Jean. Perfect. All right. Akita Maria. Still waiting on Joshua. Still waiting on Angle. Who is Angle? Who on earth is Angle? Okay. If you can't change your name, Angle, can you please say who you are? Samantha. Okay. So how did you change your name to Angle when that's the password to the class? Makes no sense. In any case, I'll mark you present anyway. Estelle, I gotta let that person in. Okay. Stephanie Guzman. I have no idea. Well, in any case, Akita Colocho, Zion Ramos. Need to have your camera on. There's David Bullocks. Perfect. Where's Bullocks? Bullocks. There it is. Perfect. Okay, Michelle, I did see you here, so we're good there also. Stephanie, is there a Stephanie in the house? A Stephanie. Stephanie, where? ¿Dónde está Stephanie? Oh, there's Jesus. Jesus, thank you for saying that you're here. I'll mark you here, Adolfo. Andrea, I thought I saw Andrea earlier. Andrea, ¿dónde está Andrea? Oh, there she is. Andrea De Leon, perfecto. Cool. Valeria, ¿dónde está Valeria? No, wait, isn't Valeria there? Okay. Before we move forward, Jennifer, she has a quick question. Jennifer, your question. We'll wait patiently until Jennifer says her question as Jennifer is getting ready to type or say what she has to say as she can turn on her mic. If you want to turn on your mic, Jennifer. Unless Jennifer doesn't have a question anymore. We're all waiting patiently for Jennifer to say her question. And yet Jennifer does not want to say her question. Jennifer, do you have a question? I see you there, Jennifer, and yet you're not saying anything. She's smiling and yet she's not responding. Oh, here's the message. There it is. Got it. My bad for not seeing it earlier. By any chance, do you have Gomez 10 period 3 code and world history cheat code? What I could do is I can email them and I can get it to you as soon as possible for sure. Okay. So I can do that for you for sure later today. In fact, I'll text them after the period. Okay. You're welcome, Jennifer. All right. So if you are in this class, this means you have me for the duration of the school year, whether we're here physically or we're here remotely, okay? Just imagine me frustrated where I reach into the camera and shake you to make you guys understand math. Are there any questions on that? There shouldn't be. Okay.
Mister?
Yes, I heard a mister, yes.
Can I rejoin because my screen is black for some reason?
You may rejoin. Yes, I will let you in for sure. Okay. Also, what I'm going to do as I share my screen, okay, and I'm going to optimize for all that stuff, I am showing video panel. What I can do is I have 2 monitors, so I can keep track of who's got their camera on and who does not, okay? So I will have my monitor off, and the reason why I'm going to have it off is because well, not right now, okay? The reason being is because my laptop is a 2-in-1 and I'm allowed to write on the laptop, okay? So what I'm doing here is on this monitor, right? Oh, there's Yesenia, which is Colocho, okay? Right here, there's my second monitor, okay? All right, right there. I can see everyone. See, I see Jennifer, I see Brian, okay? I see Jackie, Gerardo, Samantha's half of her face. Oh, I see a chat also. I can't log into my Periscope and missing 2 classes. Gerardo, stick around after class and we'll figure out your classes, okay? In any case, so we'll stick around after class, okay? And yes, by the way, you guys are gonna have homework, and yes, you do have a quiz also. Oh, there's Colocho, Colocho. It really stinks that I cannot see you guys physically. It really does. And I wanna be there to help you guys out, but like I said, I want you guys to take advantage of everything, okay? So I'm as bright as some of you guys have had me for summer school and also during the school year, okay, last year, I'm always here to help you out, okay? I'm available every day from 2 to 5, okay? Unless I have something important going on, usually that's rare, okay? But 2 to 5 is when I'm available, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys everything of what it takes to be a successful student in my class in particular, okay? Oh, I see a chat real quick. I'm going to rejoin. My screen is black. By all means, you can rejoin, and I'll see you rejoin. Okay, so let's look at a couple things real quick, okay? Your textbook is gonna be online, but we're not gonna use the textbook this week because we're just gonna do some review. And yes, you have a test later on next Monday, okay? And it's gonna be very simple, okay? The first thing that I wanna show you guys real quick is office hours and how to schedule office hours, okay? Oh, I see Joshua. I don't know if Joshua is there. I don't see his face. I see his roof. Unless Joshua can maybe stick his face and say, Mr. I'm here, then we'll see. Okay, so here's my link to Calendly, okay? You don't need an account for Calendly, but what you can do, okay, is when you click on this, okay, it'll show you all the days that I'm available, okay? And if you click on that day, you will also see the times that I'm available, okay? So if you notice here, right, if you want to schedule, let's say a 3:30 office hour today, for example, click on that, click on confirm, and then you'll have your office hour, okay? And send a message to me through there, okay? Keep in mind also, okay, that it is up to you, right? I've had students left and right tell me, hey, can I schedule this office hour? Can I schedule that office hour? Okay, if you want to talk to your friends to schedule office hours together, I'll be more than happy to schedule office hours together, okay? So keep that in mind for sure, okay? Any questions on Calendly? Any questions on Calendly? I see Michelle's up there. I see Brian saying no tiene preguntas. I see David's half face. I see Adolfo. Aquí está Jesus Cristobal about to join in. Jennifer, you are all smiles this morning. You are very excited to start the school year, aren't you, Jennifer? Super duper excited. So am I. I see Litzy also. Jackie, I see like part of her room, but not her face. That's a sad story. Oh, and there's Jesus, Crystal Ball. There's the guy. There's the guy we've been waiting for. So that'll cover office hours there. Your tests and quizzes are also going to be online, okay? For tests and quizzes, we're not gonna have a Zoom session, okay? And I know that a lot of you guys have other obligations, right? If you have to take care of, your brother and sister, or you have family obligations, I understand that completely, okay? My exams are going to be online. My quizzes are gonna be online, and also your homework as well, okay? Even when we go back to school physically, everything's gonna be online, okay? I'm not gonna collect any papers from you, okay? For safety reasons mainly, okay? So let me show you guys a couple things real quick. I'm gonna use a website that is known as Kia, okay? You do have a quiz that is due on tomorrow night at midnight. And the really cool thing about this quiz, okay, two things. Number one, you can access the quiz anytime you want until the time is up, okay? So I've activated this quiz until 11:59 tomorrow night, okay? If you do not choose to activate the quiz and do the quiz, you get a big fat 0. No questions asked, and no, you cannot make it up, okay? So I'm gonna type in the name, okay? Boom. The secret word. I forgot the secret word. Huh. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's right here. First quiz. Huh. What do you know? All right. Let me wait until this goes down. Come on. There we go. Boom. Okay. Okay. So when you log in, boom, there's the quiz and there's the timer. Okay. Couple things before we get started. Okay. Before the time is up. Okay. Here are the 5 questions that you need to answer. Okay. And it'll give you an instant score. You'll know your score as soon as you submit the quiz, because all of these questions here have automatic answers for them. Okay, I've already activated all that stuff. Okay, that'll be for all of your quizzes, and for all your quizzes, you only have 30 minutes. Okay, only 30 minutes. You only have 1 attempt to do the quiz. Okay, yes, this quiz is also going to count. It's worth 5 points. This should be very simple. Okay, these are 5 questions you've done since like elementary school. Okay, all of your quizzes are going to be online. All of your tests are going to be online. And the reason why I'm saying, okay, the reason why I'm saying that you guys can access the test anytime you want is because when we meet together, I'm not going to waste time, okay? Like Brian, right? He's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to waste your time, okay? Right, Bryant? I'm here to educate you guys. So I'm not going to waste time for, okay, 30 minutes, first 30 minutes quiz. No, it's on your time, okay? So when we're meeting together, we're here to talk about math. We're not here for me to see you guys take a test. Okay, so keep that in mind for sure. Okay, any questions on that? Any questions on that? I don't see anything in the chat. I see Raphael's sideways face. I see Adolfo fixing his hair. Any questions, comments, concerns? No. Okay, as we move on, your homework is also going to be online too. There will be extra credit. Okay, so if you click on that link also, let's do boo. Kachu. Okay, I forgot the secret word. Password's week 1. What do you know? Okay, so let's try that again. Week 1. Okay, and there you go. Okay, you have 5 questions. Okay, great question, Raphael. If you see here, okay, where the description is, the password will be there. See, notice how like I was trying to think of what the password was. I'm going to put it there for you guys. Okay, that'll be for all your tests, all your quizzes. Homework, no, only because we're going to use the textbook starting next week, okay? One last thing I want to go over before we're done going over stuff, okay, is not Calendly, but if I showed you guys the email that I sent you guys, oh, you got switch to period 4. What do you know? Quadratic practice, okie dokie. Let's go to your email that I sent you guys, okay? Please do not forget to register for Remind, okay? I've already been talking to one student from one of my classes, okay? I check that a lot quicker than email, okay? I don't get notifications for email. So if you have any questions on anything or if you want to chit chat about anything, okay, use Remind and I'll see the message right away because I got my Apple Watch, I got my phone, my phone's attached to me. I see that practically 24/7. Use it to talk to me, okay? That covers the class in general, okay? Homework is only going to be worth 1 point. Pretty much this entire class is going to be quizzes and tests. mainly tests, okay? I'm gonna be strict on time, okay? If you bomb quizzes, if you bomb tests, we can go over those quizzes and tests during office hours. I'll give you guys makeup questions, and you'll also make up points. That's the only way that you guys can get your grades to go up, okay? Are there any questions? Okay, Brian says no. Yennefer, questions? I love how, like, you know, we're talking online, and yet you're at home, and when I say your name, you guys all freak out, right? Like, Jesus, how you feeling, Jesus? No, nothing. I'm doing. Hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here ready to teach you guys. I'm here ready to make sure that you guys are learning. Okay. One thing that I would advise you guys to do, okay, is please have a notebook. Okay. Please have a notebook. If you can't have a workspace, and I understand that you guys, some of you guys may not be in the greatest of spaces to learn. Okay, at least have a notebook or paper and pencil so that you guys are taking down some notes. Okay, right? On my desk, besides my notebook, it's cluttered up. Right? I got a calculator. I got food coupons. Right? I got a little doll thingy. It's cluttered. Okay, but I try to make it work. Okay, I try to make it work. But at the very least, a notebook. Okay. And a pencil, okay, to take some notes. I am also saving the videos. I'm gonna post the videos online when we're all said and done, okay? Are there any other questions? Comments, concerns? Okay, so let's get to it, okay? You do have also 5 homework assignments, and those 5 homework assignments are gonna be due next week, okay? If you notice here, these are the 5 links. These are all going to be due next Sunday at midnight, 11:59. After next Sunday, the link will be deactivated, okay? And these are the 5 topics that we're going to go over, as you will have a test on these 5 links, okay, next Monday, okay? In order to get full credit, there's 15 questions each. In order to get full credit, you must get 11 questions correct, okay? In order to get full credit. Anything less than that, you get a 0, okay? So, oh, shoot, you need to log in. I'll change that later. Okay, I'll change that later, if anything. Okay. What I want to go over first are these topics right here. Okay, factoring quadratic equations, graphing quadratic, or let's go over factoring quadratic equations first. Okay, so this is where now I'm going to turn off my my video, and I'm going to turn my laptop into a 2-in-1. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a whiteboard. Boom, here's a whiteboard. Okay, and this is where you guys would be taking notes. Okay, and I think you guys, a lot of you guys did this last year. Okay, so we're going to talk about factoring, okay, quadratic equations. Okay, we're going to talk, so the first lesson we're going to talk about today is factoring quadratic equations. Okay, so if I give you guys something like this, okay, if I give you guys x squared plus 11x plus, let's go 18, okay? Does anyone know how to do this? Because my goal is to go from here to here. That's what I want to do. Does that look a little bit familiar? Oh, I see a chat. 1 second. Are we always required to show our faces? We good to take, that's a great, so Brian, I have, if you want to write your notes in pen, pencil, crayon, colored pencil, oil pastel, it doesn't matter because I am not physically going to see what you're doing, okay? So it's a good question. You can take notes in however you want, Brian Morales. It is your choice, okay? It is your choice, okay? Doesn't matter, okay? And yes, you are required in a way to show face. Today, I'm gonna let it slide, but that doesn't mean everyone turn off their camera because I do wanna see everyone paying attention, okay? To factor this real quick, okay? You can say yes or no if you guys want to shake your head, yes or no. Does anyone recognize the magic X? Okay, Brian, I know because you had me over the summer. I see like one person saying something, and that's Brian Morales. Adolfo, this should look familiar, right? Because you had me, Colocho, ¿Dónde está Colocho? This looks familiar, right? All right, thank you, thumbs up. Okay, remember, these are A, B, and C. And what we're going to do, the number on the top is always going to be A times C, okay? And that number is going to be 18, okay? The number on the bottom is going to be B, and I want to figure out 2 numbers that add to B and then multiply to a times c, okay? So we need to think of two numbers that multiply to 18 and at the same time add to 11. Can anyone tell me two numbers that that multiply to 18? You can say
2 and 9.
Wow, that was very loud, Gerardo, but very good. 2 and 9, okay? That works because 2 plus 9 does give you 11, and 2 times 9 also gives you 18, okay? Now, if there's no number next to x squared, pretend there's a 1, and that automatically becomes x plus 2, x plus 9. Voila. Hold on, let me actually turn on my camera to do this, okay? Voila, you're done. That's it, okay? It's easy when it's x squared, okay? So let's do a quick practice problem in the meantime, okay? Boop. Let's go x squared minus 3x minus 28. So let's magic x this real quick. Two numbers that multiply to negative 28 at the same time add to negative 3. Can anyone think of two numbers that add to negative 3, but at the same time also multiply to negative 28? Or better yet, tell me two numbers that multiply to 28.
14 and 2.
Okay, let's try 14 and 2. The reason why this is not going to work, one of these needs to be, it would also be 7 and 4, but let's do the negative 14 and 2, right? This does multiply to negative 28, but negative 14 times 2, or negative 14 plus 2, or 14 minus 2 does not give you negative 3. So that's no bueno, okay? The other one that I did here, and I'm guessing it's in the chat too, 8 and 3, okay? Well, 8 and 3 give you 24. What about 7 and 4? Which one has to be negative to give you negative 3? You can say it in the chat. 7, very good. So the 7 has to be negative, boop, there you go, okay? So automatically, it's gonna be x minus 7, and then x plus 4. There you go, that's simple, okay? Any questions, comments, concerns? All right, super excited, man. I've been waiting like at least a month for this to happen. At least a month. Oh, you guys are gonna be in for a wild ride, I'm telling you. You're gonna be in for the Nunez ride. Here we go. Let's do another one. Okay, what if there's a number next to x squared though? Okay, so let's go 2x squared plus 9x plus 9. Okay, we do the same thing, except obviously we're going to include the a, right? So this is your a, obviously. This is a, b, and c. And it's still going to be a times c on the top, okay? So two numbers that multiply to 2 times 9, which is going to be 18. And then add to the number that's in the middle, which is b, it's going to be 9. Can anyone think of two numbers that multiply to 18, same thing from the other one, but then at the same time it has to add to 9 though?
6 and 3.
Great job, Bryant. You are a dumb man. 6 and 3. Boom. That's how it's done, kids. Now, this changes things, though. Because there's a, notice how I circled that too. Because there's a number next to x squared, now I'm going to go 6x, 3x in the middle, okay? So I go 6x right here, and then 3x right here. And then I bring down the other two terms from the left and the right. 2x squared, okay, plus 6x plus 3x plus 9, okay? So notice what I did here, right? I expanded in the middle, boop, right? And then I expanded it to 6x plus 3x, okay? The next step is not to combine like terms, okay? Because it's gonna give you the original problem. Instead, you got to group up 2 at a time to see what you can take out, okay? So from this right here, from this first group, you got 2x squared and 6x. Obviously, I can take out an x. That's always going to happen. But what else can I divide the 2 in? What's the biggest number I can divide 2 and 6 by?
4.
I can't divide 2 by 4. 4 is way too big. The biggest number possible.
1.
I can go bigger than 1.
2.
Good, Bryant. 2. And the reason why it's 2, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. That becomes 1x, and then 6 divided by 2 is 3. That's as far as I can go, okay? How about this other one right here? There's a 3 and a 9. I can't take out an x, But what's biggest number I can divide 3 and 9 by?
3.
Very good. Herrero, very good job. Okay, so plus 3, and I got x plus 3. I know I'm correct because if these are the same, that is automatically going to be one of my factors. Okay, my other factor is what I took out. 2x plus 3. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Okay, that'll be your answer there. Okay, any questions on this? We're going to do a practice problem real quick. Any questions on this? Maria, how you doing? Okay, good. Okay, does everyone have a cuaderno? Tiene, well, let me actually show a video real quick. Okay, let me show my video. Tiene un cuaderno, porque con su cuaderno puede tomar notas. Okay, tiene cuaderno o solamente está viendo el video para que se pueda aprender y cuando se vaya del video no aprende nada. Por favor, tiene un, if I'm saying it correctly, tiene un cuaderno para que se pueda tomar notas. Goodness gracious. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns? I know, Bryant, and watch your language, by the way. I saw the F word come out of your mouth. Goodness gracious. All right, even though you're muted, I can still visibly see the F-bomb. All right, let's do a quick practice problem, but now I'm gonna add a negative, okay? I'm gonna go over a negative here. Let's go 3x squared. Let's go minus, let's go 16x. Actually, yeah, that works. And then plus 12, okay? Actually, minus 12, that's what I meant to do. There we go, minus 12. Okay, so we're gonna do the magic X still, okay? But we need to figure out, actually, someone tell me what number goes in the bottom. That one's easy. What number is gonna go on the bottom? Really? Thank you. Negative 16, take the negative with it. That's important. So negative 16 on the bottom. And on the top, remember it's A times C. And A is 3, our C is negative 12. So what number goes for A times C?
Negative 12, right?
No, remember it's 3 times 12.
Also, it's the 3x squared. Wait.
So you're multiplying A and C. And since A is 3, C is negative 12. Let me see the chat real quick. Oh boy, kids. Yes, negative 36. Thank you, Adolfo, and negative 36 also. Okay. So this is now when we need to use our noggin, right? It's going to separate the men from the boys. Okay. Two numbers that multiply to negative 16 at the same time add to negative 36. Just tell me two numbers that multiply to negative to 36, and we'll go from there.
Negative 82.
8 and 2 give you 16. You want 36.
Negative 8 and 2.
That still gives you 16. Okay, I see a chat. 9 and 4. Okay, 9 and 4 give you 36. Here's the problem. If I make one of them negative, it'll give me 5 or negative 5. So negative 9 and 4 or negative 4 and 9 are not going to work. So we got to do another number. Or another set of two numbers. I'll give you a hint. Big number, small number. Double digits, single digits.
8, negative 2.
I heard negative 2. Well,
Yeah.
okay, and what's the other number then?
8?
That still gives you 16. You're so fixed on 8, it gives you 16, Bryant. It is 2.
We're trying to get 16, right?
You're trying to get 36 when you multiply. Thank you, Gerardo. 18. Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. The negative 2 gives you 16 when you add them or subtract them. So the 18 needs to be negative. So that means I need to move the negative right there next to the 18. Okay, I'm going to put an X and an X right here. So this negative 16X, okay, becomes now 2X minus 18X. Okay, I'm going to drop down the middle. 3x squared plus 2x minus 18x minus 12. And then what I got to do is group up now 2 at a time. Okay, so I group up this, and then I group up this. Okay. What am I going to do next? Oh, actually, my next step, I'll tell you, is I needed to figure out what I can take out from here and from here, from these two groups. I saw a chat. Sorry, mister, what is the password and username? Is your or my name? I have no idea what you're talking about, Raphael. We'll talk about that in a sec, okay? In any case, all right. What is the only thing that I can take out from the 3x squared and the 2x? What's the only thing that I can take out? The only thing that I can take out. I'll give you a hint. I cannot take out any numbers. I cannot take out any numerical factors. But I can
X,
take out
mister.
a very, yeah, just one x. Very good. Thank you, Gene Alessio. Appreciate the love. You can only take out an x. What's going to be left inside?
3.
3x plus what?
2x.
Not 2x because I took that out. So it'll be plus 2. Okay. Now, in this other group, there is a minus. So that minus 2 here changes to a plus. What's the biggest number I can take out for 18 and 12? The biggest number possible.
18.
Not 18. That's way too big.
12.
Still way too big.
Or 9.
Not 9. Still too big.
6.
4.
Yes, very good. 6. Because I can divide 18 by 12 or by 6, it gives you 3. And since there's a negative here and a negative here, that changes to a positive. So if there's a negative here, that becomes its opposite. So it's 3x plus 2. Okay? And again, I know I'm correct if these are the same. So that's my first factor. And then my other factor, boop, boop, right here, x minus 6. Okay? Put those together. Any questions, comments, concerns? David, you are super excited to be here. Is that a Dodger hat? Looks like a Dodger hat because I can tell with the blue and the gray with the little bill there, or the hat connector in the back. All right. No questions, no comments, no concerns. Okay. So we're gonna take a 2-minute break. Okay. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. Okay, because I know that sitting and looking at stuff takes it takes a while. We've already covered one lesson. We're gonna cover another lesson today. So I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and then I'm gonna drag you guys back in. Okay. So 2 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna stop share and I'll reshare in 2 minutes because I do have to change some assignments. So I'll give you guys 2 minutes to just kind of lounge around. Okay. Okay, we're going to be back in exactly 1 minute. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, 30 more seconds. Okay, 15 more seconds. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3 more seconds. 2. Oh, there's Joshua G. Wanted to come back in. Perfect. Okay, so let me share my screen again. I was able to change a couple stuff real quick. Let's get back to it. Jean, Gerardo, waiting for Andrea. Oh, come on, Yennefer. ¿A dónde fue Yennefer? There you are. No, there's Joshua, David, Zaya, Maria, Angel. Guys, got to turn into camera. Michelle, you can't just hide yourself. Here, I'm not gonna hide myself. That means you need to show face. Michelle. Oh, there. See, the smile on Jennifer's face means it's gonna be a great Monday. David, where's David? ¿A dónde fue David? Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Oh boy. There's David. Perfect. All right. Let me share with you guys. So I reactivated the assignment here. Okay, let me pull up the video printer so everyone's there. Perfect. Okay, let me share with you guys or show you guys how the assignment's gonna look. Okay, so I was able to reactivate everything. Okay, so let's go with Boo Kachu again as our first and last name. Okay, and this one has no timer. However, this link is gonna be deactivated. Okay, it's gonna be deactivated. What's it called? Later by the end of Sunday. Okay, so let's do number 1 together. Okay, to show you guys how to answer the question. Okay, we're gonna pull up the whiteboard. We're gonna do this here real quick. Okay, so let's go x squared plus 3x plus 2. This one should be very quick and very simple. Here we go. Okay, so x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so 2 numbers that multiply to what? Anybody? 2 numbers that multiply to what? Anybody in the chat or tell me?
Said 3.
What numbers?
Not 3. Say that again, Bryant.
What number, mister?
2 numbers that multiply to what? So remember, the number on the top is always the number you're multiplying. So it's A and C together. So it's 1 times 2, which is going to be what?
2.
Good, very good. And then the number on the bottom? Oh, dear God.
2.
It's right in front. Not 2.
3.
Oh, boy.
3x.
Right. Not 3x, just 3. Okay, let me see the chat real quick. I'm getting a little worried. There it is. 3, not 3x, it's just 3. Very good. Thank you, Adolfo. Thank you, Michelle. And Jennifer, you were almost correct. Almost. It's just 3, though. Okay, so 2 numbers that multiply to 2 add to 3. What are they? There's only one set of numbers. In the chat, or you can verbally tell me. Your choice.
2 plus 1.
Very good. 2 plus 1, 28. 28, Michelle. Are you flippity flip me, Michelle? 20.
Right.
Exactly. All right, 2 and 1. Okay. There's no number here, so automatically, boop, boop, we can go x plus 2 and then x plus 1. Boop. There you go. Okay. Now, you're going to type it exactly the way it looks. Okay. So here we go. You're going to go x plus 2, x plus 1. You can also go x plus 1, x plus 2. It'll give you the same thing. So I do recognize that also. Okay. When I submit the answer, okay, I'm just going to click on submit because I'm only submitting one of them. Boom. Notice how I got that question correct. Okay. It'll tell you if you got the question correct or incorrect, and it'll tell you how many you got total correct. Okay. I'm not going to give you the answers though. Okay. Because that'll give everything away. So it's only going to give you a score for these assignments, a score and a summary. Okay. And I did make these, by the way. This is not stuff that I'm finding online and boom, giving it to you guys. I actually made these questions for you guys. Okay. Any questions on how to use this? This is actually pretty straightforward. Okay. Any questions? You can tell me. Okay. I see Brian telling me no. Adolfo, I see you picking your nose. Do you have any questions, Adolfo? No. Colocho, I see half your face. Samantha, Jackie, any questions? All right. All right, once again, TNSU Quadernos. Do you guys have your Quadernos? Remember, you're needing these to take your notes. Thank you, Bryant. I saw Gene with his notebook too, I think. Where's Jennifer? Jennifer, TNSU Quaderno? Do you have your Quaderno? Jennifer, she's smiling, but she's not showing me a Quaderno. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Can we do one more? I still don't get it. I'd be more than happy to do one more. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. Let's go back and do another question. Let's do one where there's a number next to the x squared. Let's do the 5x squared plus 14x plus 8. Let's do that one, okay? So 5x squared plus 14x plus 8. Okay, so 5 x squared plus 14x plus 8. So this is now where we need to include the number on the left side. Okay, the number on the bottom is going to be the number that's in the middle, and that's 14. Okay, but on the top, it's 5 times 8. What would be on the top? 5 times 8. Anybody?
45. 40.
Thank you, 40. I know that you haven't done math in months, and yet, guys, come on, we need to refresh ourselves. Okay, two numbers that multiply to 40, but at the same time add to 14. As long as you guys tell me two numbers that multiply to 40, we can test it out. That's fine. Two numbers that multiply to 10 and 4. Very good. 10 and 4. That gives you 40. Very good. I heard 10 and 2. That's not correct. Okay. So
20.
20? Oh, 20 and 2. But that adds to 22. So that's actually not going to work. So 10 and 4 would be it. Okay. So it's going to be 10x and 4x. Okay. So that means I'm going to expand this. So that becomes now 10x plus 4x. I'm going to change this. Okay. Oop, let's do that. Boop. Okay. And I'm going to drop the ends. So 5x squared plus 10x plus 4x plus 8. Boom. Okay. Now what we're going to do, okay, is figure out how much what we're going to take out from two groups, two at a time. Okay. What am I going to take out from this group here? There's two things that I can take out. Obviously an x. What else can I take out? What can I divide the biggest number 5 and 10 by?
2. 2.
I can't divide 5 by 2, guys. Thank you, 5. Okay. However, in the inside, I will agree that it would be x plus 2. So because 10 divided by 5 would give you 2. Let's look at the other group now. Okay. The biggest number I can divide 4 and 8 by. Biggest number.
4.
Good. Very good. 4. Okay. Boop, boop. X plus 2. Boop, boop. Those are the same. That's my first factor, x plus 2. And my other factor is what I took out. Boop, boop. Put those together. 5x plus 4. Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep. Those are your two factors. Okay. Any questions, comments, concerns? No questions, no comments, no concerns. Oakley dokley. All right. I'm hoping that clears up a little bit. Okay. There are 15 questions. Do not wait till Sunday to do this homework, by the way, because you do have a week to do this. Okay. So that lesson in particular does give you the way to do all 15 of those questions. Okay. And you are going to get tested on this on Monday next week, along with 4 other topics. Okay. So that's going to cover topic 1. We're going to go over one more topic today. And it's actually the same thing, except now what we're going to do is we're going to solve quadratic equations, okay? So the only difference with solving compared to factoring is you have two factors. You set them both equal to 0, and you find your two answers there, okay? So let us do a quick practice problem. It's actually pretty straightforward. Bebop boop. Let's do this and that. Okay, so we're going to call this solving quadratic equations. Okay, solving quadratic equations. And the only difference is now it's going to be an equation. Okay, and it's going to equal a number, and usually it's going to equal 0. We're using this in order to find your x-intercepts. Okay, so if I give you this, x squared minus 5x minus 14 equals 0, I do the exact same thing. The only difference now, I'm actually now looking for numerical values, okay? So two numbers that multiply to negative 14, add to negative 5. Can anyone tell me what those two numbers are? Give me two numbers that multiply to 14. You can tell me in the chat, or you can verbally tell me.
7 and 2. Times 2.
Thank you, Gerardo. 7 and 2. And the 7 has to be negative. Boop. Okay? There's no number right here, okay, next to the x squared. So automatically it's x minus 7, x plus 2. But I'm going to set it equal to 0. Here's my question to you guys. I got two factors. That means how many equations am I going to make? If I've got two factors, how many equations am I going to make?
2.
Good job, Joshua, 2. And they're both going to equal 0. Very good job. Josh, you get a gold star for the day. Okay, x minus 7 equals 0. And then x plus 2 equals 0. And all we're doing here is solving for x, okay? Obviously, it's the opposites. So I can say for the first answer, x equals 7, and then x equals negative 2. Those are your two answers, okay? So 7 and then negative 2. It's very straightforward. Super duper straightforward, okay? Any questions on this? Okay, Brian's got no questions. Let's see, ¿tiene preguntas? No preguntas? Okay, Samantha, no questions. Okay, all right, let's do one more quick practice problem, okay? Let's do this. Let's actually add a number now next to the x squared, okay? Let's go 3x squared minus x minus 4, okay? Now, if there's no number next to x to a variable, what do we assume that number it is?
1.
Good. And it's going to be negative 1 because there's a negative next to the x, okay? What's the number on top of this magic x is what we call it. Remember, it's 3 times negative 4.
4.
Dear God. 3 times negative 4, guys. Anybody?
Negative 12.
Thank you, Gerardo. Negative 12. Am I saying your name correctly, by the way, Gerardo? Or is it Gerardo? Yeah. Okay. So Gerardo, thank you. Negative 12. All right. So the number should be obvious. What two numbers multiply to 12? Hint, they're in front of
3,
you.
4.
Very good. And the
4
4
times.
needs, yes, very good. And the 4 needs to be negative. Woo, there you go. Now we are going to go a little bit longer because there's a number next to the x squared. I need to expand this. So it's going to be 3x minus 4x. Okay. So I got now 3x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. Okay. So now I'm going to group up 2 at a time. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to see what I can take out. Okay. From here, what can I take out? What two factors can I take out from the first group?
dx,
Good. What else?
the square root.
I'm not square rooting anything. Don't overthink it, guys. Let's go back to this, okay? Notice here, I took out a 5 because I can divide 5 and 10 by 5. Let's go back to this now. The 3 and the 3, what can I divide the 3 and the 3 by? It's obvious.
3.
Good, very good. I can take out a 3, okay? And I'm left with inside x plus 1. There's a minus on the outside. That's irrelevant right now. The 4 and the 4, I can divide them both by what? By 4, very good. Okay, so I'm left with x plus 1 because there's a minus here. Okay, I know I'm correct because these are the same. Okay, so that means boop, x plus 1 is one of them, and the other one. Okay, I'm gonna put these together. Boop boop, 3x minus 4. There you go. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, beep bop boop bop beep. There you go. I think we got time to do one more quick lesson. One more. Do I have time? Let me see the other ones. Actually, let's do a quick practice problem here. Okay. So let's do. Actually, do you guys have all the notes here? Does everyone have everything here? Let's speak now or forever hold your peace. Does everyone have everything? I like how everyone's still showing face. All right. Appreciate the love. Here we go. Okay, so let's click on, so it was this lesson right here, solving quadratic equations. Okay, so let's go with Boo Kachu. If it allows me to type my name, there we go. Boo Kachu. Okay. Determine the roots for the function. So when it says determine the roots, it's basically saying find the x-intercepts. Okay, simply put. Okay, so let's do, oh shoot, did I do that one correctly? I don't know if I did. Okay, let's do number 5. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that one if anything, but I'll change it later. Okay, x squared minus 13x plus 42. Okay, so, and both of them are gonna be negative for this one here. Okay, okay, so x squared minus 13x plus 42. Okay, when I magic x this, what number is gonna go on the top?
42.
Very good. And on the bottom?
Negative 13.
Very good. So what two numbers multiply to 42?
7.
We can test it.
7 times 6.
Very, very good. So 7 and 6. And now notice how it's multiplied to positive 42. Remember that two negatives become a positive. Hey, Zeus, do you have a notebook? Are you just sitting there taking notes? Are you just sitting? Good. Okay. It looked like you had nothing on your lap, so I was wondering. I thought you were just like doing this for like an hour. That's uncomfortable. Thank you for having your notebook. Okay. They're both negative. Boop, boop. Okay. So there's no number here. It's going to be x minus 7, x minus 6, but need to equal to, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to set those equal to 0. So I have two equations. X plus 1 equals 0, and then 3x minus 4 equals 0. So for this one, x equals negative 1. 3x equals 4. X equals 4 over 3. Those are your two answers. I forgot to solve for it. This one, we're doing the same thing, okay? So I have x minus 7 equals 0, and then x minus 6 equals 0. Obviously, in this case, okay, x would equal 7, and then x would equal 6. Now, you can type this in two ways. You can say 7 and 6 is the answer, or x equals 7, x equals 6 when you type it in. It does not matter. It'll give you the same thing regardless, okay? I'll give you guys a few seconds to copy this down. Okay, I think we are going to end a little bit early. Okay, we'll end with a few minutes early, so you guys can, because I think you have advisory at 10:05, and I do have to set up for that too a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys how to type it in. We're going to go over 3 lessons on Wednesday. Wow, I don't see you guys again until Thursday. So we're going to go over 3 lessons on Thursday, and you are going to get tested on those on Monday next week. Okay. So if I go back to this right here, if I say 7 and 6. If I'm going to, by the way, if I'm going to separate the answers, I need the comma there too, okay? So don't forget to put a comma in between. If not, it will mark it wrong, okay? I click on submit answers, okay? Submit. Notice how it gave it correct, okay? Let's go back to this. Even if I go, let's say, for example, x equals, how about x equals 6, x equals 7? Again, don't forget the comma. I'll mention that also up here, okay? If you have fractions, by the way, as answers, please leave them as fractions, okay? Anyone can go on Desmos, or anyone can go on Symbolab and find the answers. And yes, I'm gonna know. Please leave your answers as fractions, okay? 6 and 7. Okay, for this one here, oh, they've already been submitted, so must start over. Okay, let's start over. Let's just do it. All right, boo, and then kachu. Let's try that again. All right, let's go x equals 6, and then x equals 7. Boom. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Comma. There we go. All right. Submit answers. Beep, bop, boop. And notice how it still got it correct. Okay. As long as you A, put a comma, and then B, put the correct answers, you're good to go. It'll mark it correct. Okay. Irregardless. Okay.
So, mister,
Yes, I heard mister.
you put x equals 6, or like, does the order matter? Are you supposed to put the bigger number first or the smaller?
No. And that's why I put the bigger number last for that other example, okay? Because I did make the adjustment so that no matter how you type it, okay? Because Joshua, since those are the correct answers, 6 and 7, I made it so that the program recognizes that 6 and 7 are the answers, or 7 and 6, right? It doesn't matter the order as long as you have those two numbers correct. It does not matter. Very good question, Joshua. Okay. All right, we're gonna end early, okay? So let me actually, before I let you guys go, I do wanna take attendance again, and when I say your name, you can bounce, okay? To make sure that you guys are here. Raphael, you're good? Okay, you can bounce. Jose, you're good? Samantha, you're good? Colocho, you're good? Jackie Robles, you're good. Jesus, you're good. Bryant, you're good. Jean, you're good. Okay. Gerardo, you're good. Litzy, you're good also. Andrea De Leon. Oh yeah, Andrea, you're good. Okay. Valeria, is Valeria here? Huh. Sad story. Let me check my email real quick. I'm actually gonna stop sharing so I can see my email real quick. Okay, that's fine. Valeria, she's not here. Sad story. Okay. Where was I here? Kimberly Sosa, you're good. Oh, actually, I did not mark you here anyway. Jennifer, I've been calling your name like a million times, and yet I never marked you here. Huh? It's gonna be that kind of school year for us. Huh? Oh no, it's gonna be weird. Actually, no, that's not Jennifer Sosa. Wait, Jennifer Cecilia. No, that is you, Jennifer. It's gonna be like that all year, isn't it? I can't wait for this. David, you're also good. I marked you here. Adolfo, I marked you here. Zion, boom, you're here also, so you're good. Sad story that Marco's not here. Joshua G, did I mark you here? Yes, I did. Jesus, you're good also. Angel Carrera, you're good also. Michelle Aguilar, you're good also. And then David Vale, you are good also. So the kids that I marked absent to make sure. Stephanie Campanillo, or Campoyo. Valeria, Karen, Marco's not in my class anymore, and Ruby Sanchez. Those are the ones that were not here. You guys are all good, so we can bounce for the day.
Did you get
Yes, I heard a
me?
mister.
Did you
Who
get
is it?
me? Maria.
Maria, what's your last name? Hernandez, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because let me actually add you here. I gotta print a new roster out. So because they just added you this morning. So Maria Hernandez.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you for reminding me, Maria. Okay, all right. Valeria didn't have the link to the class. That's why she didn't join the Zoom call. Then could someone have sent her the link? Right, I sent emails yesterday out. I did. Okay, I'll send something to her later today. Okay, the videos are going to be posted also, so I'll update it. And yes, you can dip. You can dip like chips, just like that. Okay.
Mister,
Yes, I heard a mister.
do you know Mr. Evans' advisory code?
I do not, and when I do, let me actually. There was something that, and can I talk after class? Yes, I can, Angel. There was someone that wanted me to say something too, and I think that was Steph or Jennifer who wanted me to stick around. So Jennifer, I'll get the codes for you in a sec. Colocho, let me get the advisory stuff in a sec. Let me text Evans real quick. Okay. So, Mr. Evan, do you have your advisory code? You're in what's it called? Leadership, right, Colocho?
Yes.
Okay. Advisory code. Okay, and then Jennifer. Let me see. Gomez period 3 and she period. Okay. And you want the Google Classroom code, right, Jennifer? Okay. Okay, of course, Jennifer. Let me send a message to both of them here. One sec. Gomez and she. Okay. Can you text me your GC code? Okay. And now Evan's yelling at me. It's my LC students. They already have the GC code. Colocho is yelling at me right now about it. Yelling at me, saying she doesn't have it. Confused face. Okay. Oh, I saw a message, by the way. Give me un segundo. I can't log into PowerSchool. Oh, yes, Gerardo. We're gonna go one-on-one. So Gerardo, just wait. Okay. So we'll just stick around for a sec. Okay. So once I get that code, we're good to go. I'm hoping that they see their phones. That's fine. Which class? Oh, that's a good question. So Jennifer, it was for what period? Can you show me with your fingers? What period for Gomez?
Period 3.
Okay, period 3 for Gomez, and then for what period for Chi?
5, 5th period.
Okay, period 5 for Chi. Okay, hoping that they respond. Okay, so like I said, when I'm done with both When I'm done with both, Gerardo, I'll help you out in a sec. Okay, and I'll show you everything here at the end. All right, so hopefully Gomez will send me something. In fact, I think they posted everything in the taking the WGO, first observation. Okay, whatever. I love how Evan says, tell her it's on Google Classroom, but you don't have the code. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the drive, and I'm gonna look up the folder. Okay, CCVHS, because I think it's all there. I believe so. Give me like 5 more seconds here. All right, this is it. Okay, let me take care of Colocho first. Actually, I'm gonna type, Gomez just gave me his, so let me, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, let me type, this is for Jennifer, this is for Gomez. Okay, it is ONPOVYA. Oh, I'm doing that privately. Okay, there you go, that's for Gomez. Okay, and then, that's fine. Okay, so let's go to advisory. Evan. Doesn't even have it up there. Okay. Oh, Ive. She doesn't have the GC code. Ive. Okay. Let me get cheese real quick for period 5. Okay. That's the password, right? Okay. Just copy that. Okay, this is going to be for Chi. Right here. Okay, and this is for Chi period 5. There you, wow. How about that? That's going to be an email. All right. Oh. I just changed Mr. Cheese. Crap. Can I undo it? Yeah, I can. There we go. I meant to copy. There we go. All right. Come on. There we go. Paste. Okay, that's for Chi. Okay. She's already in it. Evan says you're already in it, Colocho.
Is it like a? You know, never mind. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Jennifer, you're good, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Of course. All right, Colocho, I wish I could help. Samantha, do you have any questions? Okay. We're done for the day. Angel, do you have any questions? You guys can all leave except.
Yeah. I didn't pass algebra last year. How am I in geometry?
What did you get an F? Did you get an F for both semesters?
I got an F first semester, and second semester I had a D, so I was in your summer school. Right? Yeah, but I didn't pass that.
But because you got a D in one of the semesters, okay, that means you get to take geometry. You just have to fix it over the summer next year.
All right.
So you're good to go. So you're in geometry because you got 5 credits from last year, at least 5 credits.
All right, cool.
So you were good to go, good sir. All right, Jackie, do you have any questions? All right, you're good to go. Gerardo, I have to leave in like a minute, but let's see if I can pull up your schedule and all that stuff. Okay. So are you using your phone or are you on your laptop?
Phone.
Okay. Screenshot what I'm going to give you. Okay. Because you're looking for your schedule, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So give me like 30 seconds here. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Boom. And boom. And boom. There you go. Screenshot it. Take it. Are you good to go, Gerardo?
I don't see it, mister. I only see your face.
Ha! You know why? Because I'm not sharing my screen. That's why. Now do you see it? All right, so yeah, screenshot it and then you're good to go. Gerardo, did you get it?
Yeah, it's just kind of blurry.
Okay, I'll try to zoom in. Does that help? Does that help a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, screenshot it because I do have to leave in like 10 seconds because I have advisory coming up next and I have kids waiting. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, mister. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I'll see you back on Thursday. Take care.